Well, the new Trump administration is promising to eliminate regulations that, in essence, govern how banks, giant lenders, and investment firms do business. But is that a good thing? Well, here to discuss that and so much more, the pros and cons, if you will, is the senior managing partner of Belite Capital, Mr. Gerson Gibbs, right here on the Live Zone. Good to see you, Mr. Gibbs. Welcome to the show.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Quickly approaching Friday, and so when that happens, there's not a Friday I haven't met yet. Can't necessarily say a lot of folks are happy with regard to the financial regulations that they see going on under this administration. Do tell, sir.
Absolutely. There's going to be a ton of changes with financial regulation. In my opinion, I see a lot of things changing simply because a lot of these companies want free market. They want to be able to raise capital, and a lot of these financier and investment banks want to introduce these opportunities to potential investors. So I believe there'll be a tremendous amount of changes to come for the good.
So with that, I'm thinking solution, and more solutions. With that being said, how might eliminating some of these regulations really help, let's say, private investors, business owners, and overall, really the economy?
Well, private investors need to understand that when companies are overburdened by compliance, the cost is moved over to the investor, right? So the investor is going to get opportunities to invest at lower pricing. In addition to that, companies that are looking to IPO, right, they don't have to spend so much money on the compliance part of it because it's easier to IPO when you drop regulations. In addition to companies that are looking to raise capital and have never raised capital before, it's just an additional cost when you're raising capital, right? A cost that can be lowered and it make it a lot easier to raise capital for these companies that are looking to grow.
All right. Well, with that being said, I would assume the next item of discussion would be safeguards. I'm pretty sure that got a lot of folks' attention. What safeguards should we see implemented in the near future to protect all of this?
Well, you want to keep these safeguards in place because you see a lot of changes with these digital assets coming into play. So you want to have those safeguards. And also with AI, AI is going to impact how trading is conducted. So you want to try to prevent a little bit of market manipulation with all of these new AI algorithms that are coming in place. So you still want to have the safeguards somewhere in place. You don't want to eliminate them, but you want to more so streamline them to drop the cost a little bit and make it a little bit more of a free market.
Yeah, I'm glad you touched on the elimination process. So many folks right now saying, hey, let's eliminate it. But you say, and correct me if I'm wrong, that could be dangerous.
Can be a little dangerous if you eliminate it. We don't believe that you should eliminate it. We believe that you should streamline it and visit the ones that actually work towards investors' interests and ones that don't. And become a little more burdensome and costly, and then interrupt the market. We believe at Belite that we should have rules, not eliminate rules, and visit the rules to determine which rules are actually working and which aren't.
We'll wrap up with this, and that is clarity, if you will, and I'm hoping we can provide that for our viewers with regard to the current administration, and I'm referring obviously to the Trump administration. What they're doing, how does it differ from, let's say, the previous administrations?
Well, in the Trump administration, I believe that they're determining which rules are working and which rules aren't working, right? I believe in the other administrations, they were just putting in place additional rules and weren't really visiting the rules and ensuring that the rules are actually working. I believe with this administration, and again, the changes with technology and AI, it's a new approach to regulation. And I believe that this administration is taking active role in taking a new approach and determining which rules aren't working, which rules are working, and trying to create a regulatory atmosphere that works for everyone.
And yet again, we'll have to wait and see if just that happens. We have been speaking with Mr. Gerson Gibbs. He is the senior managing partner of Belite Capital. Mr. Gibbs, folks that want to find out more information about you, how would one go about to do so?
Absolutely. You can find us on our website, belitecapital.com.
Good stuff. Truly appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much for coming on the LZ.